101.3 FM, KRNG Fallon, Reno, Fernley, Sparks, Nevada, and surrounding. Hit music and more. This is Biggest Little Radio.
High noon in the high desert. You're listening to Jan's Small Business Spotlight. I'm Jan from Fernley News Network. Find us online at fernleynews.com for all your breaking news and weather. This segment is sponsored by Liberty Fitness, teaching strength through discipline. Call us with any questions for our guest anytime through our live broadcast. You can call 775-404-1115. Text us at 775-737-2344 or use the chat box at biggestlittleradio.com. Today, my guest is Cassidy Davis, owner of Northern Nevada Hotspot. Cassidy covers all things Northern Nevada, including local events, businesses, charities, tips for business owners, vendor events, and more. Welcome back, Cassidy.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
It's good. It's been a while.
It has.
I know you had events through December, so let's kind of catch people up on what they missed.
All right. So
what happened in December?
In December, we had our Christmas shopping extravaganza, and we raised money for a gentleman that was ran over on his motorcycle. His name was J.J. Hubbard. So we were able to raise $300 for him through that to help him in his recovery time. And it brought a lot of the community together to come out and Christmas shop and help to support the raffle and raise money for that family. He had a lot of really good supporters come through. The event was really fun. Santa Claus was there. We did letters to Santa, and Santa wrote them back. We had music and shopping and fudge and just a lot of great things. Different businesses were there to showcase their business and what they have to offer during the holiday season.
Great. Well, we're almost through January, so I'm probably going to have you come back and update people, a little update month to month. So we're kind of through January. So let's look at what's going on from now, let's say, like through February. What's coming up?
Right now is kind of the down season for events. The next big thing will be Valentine's Day, so people should look for a lot of different shop local events in their areas. They have them all over throughout Northern Nevada, so they can shop the small businesses instead of just the big chain stores. You can find a lot more unique gifts that way, too. I like to go shop during those. For us, right now, we're just focusing on vendor training classes and small business classes, helping a lot of different businesses and representatives from different companies get their business licenses and their EINs and stuff. The state of Nevada is going to start making that hard for us all over the state.
Oh, no.
So we want to get everybody prepared for that stuff so they can check all of that out on my website at www.nnvhotspot.com. So for me, for right now, up to February, that's about all I'm doing.
I see. What kind of things do I don't know if you're teaching it, someone else is teaching it, as far as the vendor work classes? What kind of things do they cover?
We partner with people. Right now, we just did a vendor training, like how you can succeed having a booth during a vendor event, how to prepare for the event, the goals they need to set, based on what goals they want to meet long term for the whole year. We also do vision board classes with Diane Hansen with What Works Coaching in Carson. We're looking to team up with Visionary in Reno and do some branding for businesses classes there. So we're always just kind of trying to network and see who we can partner with to try to bring education to the small businesses and the different independent representatives.
Well, for small businesses, you mentioned the classes. What kind of changes are they looking at?
They're just going to start making people have to do the taxes during the event. If you don't, that event coordinator cannot allow you back at any of their events. They're really going to start cracking down on who is doing that and who's not at events. They want everybody to have at least the basic state license to do the events, and then it's per county from there. Some of the counties require it and some don't.
I see. And does it transfer down to the cities as well? Some
yeah.
cities do. So
Yeah.
you're looking at state, county, and city in some
You
cases.
could be, yes. Yeah. So it's best just to call locally to wherever you're going to do your event, and they'll give you all the information. If you call.
So it's just zero in on the city itself where the event's going to be, and then they can track back it up to
Yeah, and usually
what
the
you
event
need.
coordinator can help them through that process as well.
Uh-huh.
They should have all the information.
Great. So explain what Northern Nevada Hotspot does.
We primarily focus on events and fundraisers. That's our biggest part of our business. We also help to advertise and promote businesses and representatives, crafters, charities. We also have swag bags that are advertising swag bags, so they're a little bit different than just the regular goodie bags. You can actually advertise for your business in them, and we hand them out at every event that we put on and any events that we're going to be at. So you get to choose how many bags you want and which events you want them handed out at. And they're really affordable. They're like $5 for 50 bags, and it goes up in increments like that.
That's really good. And then you pay for the bags and put whatever you want in them for the giveaway.
We buy the bags, and they just provide us with the promotional items with their business information.
That
so
goes
we
inside.
stuff the bags too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So everyone that's participating in this, are the bags just for that one business, or is it consolidated between all the businesses?
Yes. Yeah.
So
when you get a bag, there could be like 50 different businesses in there, but we don't overlap the same type of businesses in each bag. If there's already a It Works rep in a bag, and we have 2 It Works reps advertising, they go in every other bag. So
Okay.
they're not both in the same bag together.
What about similar industries?
We usually will put those together, but the only time we've really had too many similar industries was when we did the wedding fair one, and they all knew that they were all wedding representatives. So
Yeah.
they were all okay with being in the bag together.
Well, it gives them a choice.
Yeah.
Because if you're getting married, or my granddaughter is getting
and
married,
then one
so
of them
it's-
might be booked on that day,
Right, and you get different ideas, and they have different offerings, and
Yeah,
and
they
whatnot,
always
right?
give us deals too for our bags. So that's another thing that's really good about them is the customers are getting coupons and like 2-for-1 deals or bundle deals, or they'll give us pens and magnets, like little goodies for people.
Great, yeah. Put it on your fridge, and then you know who to call, or what was that place again? It makes it a lot easier. Those kind of things, the magnets and the pens and stuff
Yeah.
people are going to use every day, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It helps keep it fresh in their mind.
Definitely. So what's coming up?
Okay, so we end up adding throughout the year smaller events and fundraisers, but for right now we have the spring fair that we're planning in April. We don't have an exact date, but we will have one by February for this event, and we are looking to have it be kind of like a spring fair with the 4-H kids there, and the animals and the pony rides and petting the goats, and we want to have kids crafts, and we'll be fundraising at that event for a charity called The Littlest Things. And she takes care of animals that are really good with people so that they can go out into the community and help with therapy and come to the events so people can pet the goats and ride the ponies, and that's what she does.
Has anybody ever put a straw hat on a kid and put him in with the goats? Because they're going to want to eat the straw hat, right?
Right. I don't know. Not yet.
That might be
I've
a little
seen.
fun thing to do.
Yeah, so at that one, that's what we want to do for there. And then we have June, we have the Northern Nevada Summer Fun Fair coming up. And that one, we want to have more of like summer activities with like the bubble station and squirt guns and water activities. They have like the one where you can slip and slide down it and stuff like that. So we want to have that one just kind of get people launched into summer. It's just more of a community fun event. There will be workshops and food and vendors at that one. And then the Fernley Multicultural Festival is coming again this year at the end of June. We have yet to set the exact date on that. But that one, we're looking for all different kinds of activities and entertainment from all different cultures. The Fernley Multicultural Festival helps to bring America's cultures together. So we are looking for Irish dancers and Scottish and Polynesian and Hawaiian.
I think we need to get some Basque food there.
Yeah, that sounds good.
They have
You're
got
making me
some
hungry.
awesome food. Yeah, we're all hungry here.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, so we were really looking for lots of different types of cultures to come together for that event. And then we have the second annual Northern Nevada Family Fun Day. That's our biggest event of the year, and that one's at Mills Park in Carson City. That one we have a huge kids zone at. The Pirates of Reno come, and they're all dressed up in their pirate garb, and they have really cool pirate games like tug of war on the crates, and they have fake stockades where you can take your pictures. And they're fundraising for feeding the homeless during our event. We also fundraise through our raffles during the event to feed the homeless through our organization as well. So there's just a lot of different things going on that day as well. There'll be workshops and demonstrations going on. Okay. And then the train goes around at that one as well. And then we have the Fall Fest. That's during Nevada Day. That one's a lot of fun. We have a kids zone and vendors and food. That's at the Max Casino parking lot, so we're like right where the Nevada Day Parade goes in front of.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
So that's really awesome right there. And then we have Christmas Shopping Extravaganza in Carson. That'll be the second annual for that as well. The one that we were just talking about, that'll be this one's second year.
That would be the second year. Great,
Yeah.
great. Do you have any medical events or events that highlight medical in the area? Because a lot of people always ask, where, when,
right.
or
We're
shots or
the Greater Good movement going in Reno. That's just a bunch of us different do-gooders getting together. A lot of us have our own organizations already, but we know that we can reach more if we team up. So we are looking to do different types of events at Pinnacle Wellness, and one of them I know for sure we're looking into having a wellness fair at the parking lot at Pinnacle Wellness in Reno. So that one will have the hospital come down and when their clinics are going to be, and we'll have different types of holistic health there, and just kind of a mix of everything for wellness.
Yeah, anything the medical.
Right, and then Pinnacle Wellness too will be highlighting
checks,
her
or
business.
safety checks, and because sometimes they have the county or whoever,
with
they'll
the
have
car seats and
their
stuff.
free safety checks for car seats, or medical checks for just basic things that they'll bring in. Sometimes they bring their stuff with them.
We got AAA to come last year.
That's great.
To the Family Fun Day event, so maybe I could get them interested in coming out for that one as well.
Yeah, that's amazing. So these are basically it's like the basics for the year.
Yes,
These ones
we will be doing for sure.
Okay, well, let's take a break right now, and we'll come right back, and after a few words from our sponsor, Liberty Fitness.
Follow the conversation on our chat box at www.biggestlittlerradio.com.
Strength through discipline is our motto, and we can help you live by it. We are Liberty Fitness, and we offer a variety of classes for adults and youth to help you reach your goals. Contact us at 980-8096 or visit us at 888 Highway 95A for more information.
Welcome back. This segment brought to you by Liberty Fitness. We're talking to Cassidy Davis, owner of Northern Nevada Hotspot. Let's recap on just what we talked about the last segment about what is the Northern Nevada Greater Good Movement.
Okay, the Northern Nevada Greater Good Movement is a local group of do-gooders all over Northern Nevada. There are owners of different charities, organizations, small business owners, big business owners, and those of us that just want to do good and pay it forward. So we're just basically getting a huge group of people together so that we can touch more lives and do more projects and hopefully have more of an impact for Northern Nevada.
It's just getting the community together, and it's not just the community where you live. It's communities
all over
that are different counties, different cities.
Yes, all over Northern Nevada. So like right now there's about 26 of us that are in the group, and I'm out from Stagecoach. Part of them are in Reno. Some of them came from Spark. Some came from Carson. So we're really starting to try to pull the different areas together so that we can start doing kindness events all over Northern Nevada.
Great.
And
hey,
then
and if anybody's listening, if you wanted to talk to Cassidy or ask her a question about volunteering or joining anything that you've heard us talk about today, call us at 775-404-1115. send a text over to 775-737-2344 or use the chat box at Biggest Little Radio, and we'll have her answer your questions on the air. Sound good? Yes, yes. Okay, what is it? IACT or is it ACT?
It's IACT.
Okay.
IACT with Impact Northern Nevada is the actual data on Facebook. They can go to our page, and then we've got the link directly to the group, so they can become involved as well.
And that's anywhere you are, no matter where you are.
Yep.
Could be, Fernley, Fanlin,
Yeah,
Stark
and they
County.
don't have to come to all the stuff. They can choose what they want to be a part of. They can choose what meetings they want to join us at. We're just always brainstorming and working on projects and coming up with new ideas and new ways to pay it forward.
That's great. A lot of people are doing that just out of nowhere. I keep running into like little Facebook entries every once in a while and said, I was looking at my purse, or I sent my kid out for my wallet or whatever, and then somebody back of me paid for my groceries, and it seems like it's happening more often.
Yes, and that's what we want. We want to change the mindset to get everybody thinking, hey, how can I be kind today? How can I pay it forward? And it doesn't always have to be a big thing. It can be paying for the coffee and for the person behind you in line at Starbucks, or that happened to my friend the other day. So
did it really?
Yeah. So it doesn't have to be huge things. It could be giving somebody that looks like they're thirsty a bottle of water. Somebody that has a sign. It really doesn't hurt us to give them $1. You know what I mean? It's not going to break us. They're not going to get rich off of just our $1. So it doesn't hurt to do the little things at least every day. It doesn't have to be huge. But if they want to be part of the bigger part of it, we're looking for volunteers. We're looking for help. We would love to have them.
Is there a phone number, or just let us have
right now? We're on Facebook.
Okay, let us have that Facebook again. So
it's IACT with Impact.
Okay.
Northern Nevada.
Okay, wonderful. So now you know where to go, folks. If you want to do something good for somebody else, join a group, be a part of something big. Sounds great. The biweekly fundraiser that you have.
Yes, so those are the ones that we were talking about earlier. We're going to start doing those at Pinnacle Wellness in the front parking lot, and then we're looking to theme them different all throughout the event season, so that it'll draw in different aspects of people and get them encouraged and motivated for what we're doing.
Winter, spring, summer, fall type of themes.
I don't know if we'll be on those kind of themes, or we'll do like the wellness one, and they had a bunch of other ideas. There's so many people in the group, I can't remember all of the different ideas that were getting thrown around, but we're just looking to, we want to have the fundraisers be enticing for people to come down, be like, what is that? They want to come check it out. So we're looking to theme them. So I'll have to let you know more about that.
And just have a plethora of different things going on there, so it's not just one type thing, like a medical or this or that or whatever, so that they have a chance to look at all sorts of different things when they get down there. Yeah.
And then we always let the people come down from other organizations and set up their tables and fundraise through raffles or however they want to do it. So we aren't the only ones that will be fundraising that day. There'll be a lot going on.
Yeah, so you can kind of go down and choose and say, oh, I like this organization, so you can just
go check out, learn what's in the community, see what the community needs. We have a lot of needs in Northern Nevada that some of them were just recently brought to my attention through this new group. So
what are those?
Well, one of the big ones is for the blind. There's really no braille here. We don't have any of the new technology for the blind. So that's one of our projects that we want to fundraise for, is to change that for them in Northern Nevada.
The only place you have braille is like the bank.
Yeah, on the ATM.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's true.
We know where you can get money.
Right.
So sad,
Yeah, so that's one of our projects. And we have some people that are pretty high up in the state, and just some really amazing people that do different things that are really passionate about that being a goal that we achieve for the blind in Northern Nevada.
Right. And that's kind of a health issue. What about other type of issues? You've got... We've got a lot of people retired here that are maybe veterans, so you're looking at, a lot of mental health. They have the Veterans Hospital in Reno, and they provide a lot. But people in the rural areas, it's a little difficult for them to find something because they're kind of out of it.
Yeah, that's true. There's not a lot of... I don't know what to call it. There resources. There's not a lot of resources for homeless, even outside of bigger cities in Nevada,
Mm-hmm.
or for the vets, or for really anything outside
Special
of any
needs
of the
kids?
cities. Yeah, outside of the cities, there's not a lot at all.
Yeah. Do you have anybody that does like special needs kids and, you know, different things for them? Or
One of the ladies does the autism stuff in Reno that's in our group, so we might end up doing a project for autism or special needs as well. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
right
great.
now we're just getting going with all these ideas.
But see,
and-
we need more people that are listening out there to say, okay, I've got a soft spot in my heart, or I'd like to do something for that.
Yes.
And then take, like, for the autism for the kids in Reno and bring it out to maybe Fernley or Fallon or some other rural area to make it available. Because sometimes it's hard to go from, when you're driving 35, 40 miles to go somewhere. If there is someone that's kind of like a person you can contact that's local that can kind of help out, that's where the
we need to get
volunteers
some
come
programs going out here.
in. Yeah, that's where the volunteers come in, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, the other group that we want to kind of touch on is called the Sophisticates
Yes.
of Northern Nevada. So let everybody know what that is.
The Sophisticates of Northern Nevada is a women's networking group. We're really focused on encouraging, empowering, and inspiring women. We meet once a month for lunches. We have Carson Douglas branch, which meets at Round Table on Topsy Lane in Carson. Hold on, let me get my list here. That one is the second Friday of the month at 11:30 a.m. Then we have the Churchill County one, which is the first Thursday of the month at 11:30 a.m., and that one's at Pizza Factory in Fallon. And then we have Reno Sparks, and they're the third Friday of the month. They meet at 11:30 a.m. at Round Table Pizza in the Reno Town Mall. And then the Lyon County one is the fourth Thursday of the month at 11:30 a.m. at the Round Table here in Fernley. So we do a lot of networking. We do our social lunches. We try to get together and get ideas of what the ladies want to do to go out on socials, what kind of classes they want, what kind of stuff they want to learn, what kind of events they want to be involved in. We're always looking for ways to help them grow and expand their knowledge, education, and their businesses. And you don't have to own a business to come and be part of any of this. If you want to come and just hang out with a bunch of ladies that are inspired and encouraged, we would love to have you.
So it's
Come
not just
down.
business owners; it can be artists and writers
Yes.
and
oh yeah,
people
we
that
have
create
a
things.
pottery lady in one of our groups too.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, we encourage all different women to come down and hang out. We go on socials as groups. Right now, we're only doing one social as a whole, just because it's been kind of tricky. There's only two of us right now that are running everything, so it's been tricky trying to get everything planned and together. So right now we're just doing them as one big social, and we'll go and do the painting and wine, or we'll go on the train ride to VC and the wine train ride, or stuff like that.
So there's clubs like Rotary Club, there's clubs like Lions Club, and it costs money to join those clubs. Does it cost money to join this?
The lunches, you decide if you want to eat or not. They're all free. Our classes, we have member and non-member fees on, and then you can come to the socials, but you'll pay a non-member fee. If you want to join and become a member, then you get the discounted rate, which is actually, we get deals from places, so it's actually cheaper than anybody else is paying to go do that stuff. So that's how we do it. So you're a member, when you join as a member, I think we have different levels now, but the main one is $125 a year, and that one gets you the discounts on the classes and the training. Like we just did the vendor training for them for free for the members. They were free to come. We do the discounts on the socials. The lunch, we don't really have a whole lot of control over that. Yeah, we haven't worked any deals on that, but anybody is welcome to join us. It's usually a $5 to $10 difference in the fee that you're paying. So we try to keep everything reasonable so that other people will join us as well that aren't members.
Yeah, so if you're not a member and you just want to go check it out, then it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg to go.
It doesn't cost anything to just come with us, especially if we're just at lunch.
Okay. Did we cover enough of this?
Yes.
Is there anything else you wanted to add on Northern Nevada Hotspot or the Sophisticates here?
Just that if they want to follow us, they can look us up on Facebook. We're just Northern Nevada Hotspot, or they can look up the Sophisticates Northern Nevada. and then they can see everything that we have going on. And if you want to get Facebook notifications for our events, you can click the subscribe button in the events tabs on each Facebook page, and then Facebook will notify you what we have coming up.
So when it comes up, then boom, you've got it, right?
Yep.
That is totally awesome. That's totally awesome. Well, I would like to thank you very much for joining me today on Jan's Fernley. It's not Fernley anymore. We changed it. Darn you. Jan, Small Business Spotlight. Okay, we got to remember that. I'm Jan, owner of Fernley News Network, where you can find it all in one place: breaking news, weather, plus instant weather, and road conditions. Our main website is fernleynews.com. You can also find us at Fernley News on Twitter and Fernley News Network on Facebook. And if you'd like to be a guest on this program, you can email me at radio@fernleynews.com or give me a call, leave me a message at 775-835-3582. Let me do that one more time, 835-3582, simple number. Thanks again to my guest, Cassidy Davis, and our sponsor, Liberty Fitness, teaching strength through discipline. Until next week, stay safe, stay informed, and keep your dial turned to 101.3 FM. Woo!